wanting to add an electric to your garage, and are you looking for a 2024 Bajaj Chetak EV, then you should definitely watch this video, because I'm going to talk about all the latest features, how the scooter looks, how the scooter rides, and I'm going to give you all the information in this video. So do watch the entire video so you get complete information about this superb scooter. Come on, let's check out this then. So yes, let's talk more about the scooter. First of all, let's talk about the pricing. So this is the premium model here with me, and the price is around 144 lakhs on road here in Pune. So this is without the tech pack. If you add the tech pack, so you have to pay around 9,000 rupees more. So that goes to around 1,53,000 is what you pay on road for this lovely looking scooter. So that's the pricing. If you talk about the urban model, then that is around 1,24,000 on road without the tech pack. And if you're looking out with the tech pack, then you have got to shell out more, 8,000. So that takes it to around 1,32,000. So there's a 20,000 difference in both the scooters, the urban and the premium, with the tech pack. So 20k is quite an amount. So is it worthwhile spending that much or not, or what's the difference with it? We're going to check it out at the end of the video. So keep watching the video so that you come to know about it. Well, talking about the looks, if you see, you get LEDs inside, as well as if you see the indicators. Let's start one there. So if you start the indicators, you get these LEDs again. You get this air inlets kind of plastic thing here, and let's switch that off. So the body itself is metal, complete metal. So it's a big scooter, it's a big steady scooter. If you look this side, the front mudguard is made of plastic, but the entire body, if you see this part, the rear part, it's completely of metal. So that is great. And if you see behind, you see these sequential lights here. So these are the indicators that are sequential. By the way, I forgot to tell you one thing about, let me just switch this off and tell you. So one thing I forgot to tell you is, what's this tech pack about? There are 4 features that you get on the premium model. First of all, you get 3 riding modes. That's eco, that's economy, that's sport. If you got to take it somewhere in a hurry, then sport is to your rescue. And you obviously have reverse. So that's the first point. Secondly, slope hold. So just in case you're on a slope, while we are on a slope, I'll show you that the scooter won't slide behind, so that would kind of give you a confidence when you're on a slope. So that's slope hold, point number 2. Point number 3 is you get these sequential lights. So this is the sequential lights which I showed you some time back. So that's the tail lights which go up and down. Just show it to you once again. So those are the sequential lights there, and you get a full spec kind of a display here, where you get turn-by-turn navigation, you get all other features, you get more display settings, and you get to scroll music and all those features here. So these are the 4 added features that you get with the tech pack. So whether it's really useful or not is something we got to talk about at the end of the video. Well, talking about the front suspension, so you get that same single monoshock here in front. You get those discs now here in front. You get alloy wheels of 90 by 90 by 12 in the front, and the tire size is the same. You get those MRF zappers, and the tire size is the same. You get CBS, that is combined braking system, with both the brakings. So that's how the braking is handled. If you see this side, yeah, earlier you used to get this silver kind of work here. Now you have this brownish, matte brownish kind of a work, which looks really nice. Even on the rear, if you see, here you get this matte brown kind of a holder where the pillion holds and, you know, gets its dear life. On the seats too, the seats also, here you get this tan brown kind of a shade with a dual shade seat. The seats are pretty comfortable. I'll tell you a feel about it when I ride it. And if you see this, let's see the instrument cluster a little more. So that's how the instrument cluster looks. You get that side stand down, and from here you toggle and you look at it. So that's Bluetooth display settings. You can change from here. and you can scroll through 2 displays here. If you get the tech pack, there will be more displays to get activated. Then you could see Bluetooth. You can pair your Bluetooth, and you can check out, that's the Bluetooth here, and you can pair your Bluetooth or not. And you can also use the navigation features with the Bluetooth. So you get vehicle information, and it tells you about how much service and everything. You can get the service due on, you can set it on the display too. So that's another thing. Display, so display I already showed you. You can also change the brightness here. You can make it less or more from here. You want less, if you want to do it more, you can always change it from here. Leave it to that. Obviously Bluetooth settings, and the rest is the same as I showed you. The settings, the time, the date, and slot favorite guided tour scene. You also come to know, you can check out this guided tour just in case you want a guided tour and you want to know more about the scooter. If I press this once, voila, this comes up, and here you get the small charger. So that's the onboard charger that you get. Here it's on board. With the Urbane model, it's off board, so that's a small charger there you get. Onboard charger looks pretty neat, pretty nice. And that's the first aid box here. That's the first aid box here. Close that. Here you get a small kind of a holder. It says 3 kg max. You can hold on to your groceries, to your veggies which you get from home. And yes, I need to show you about the, if I hold it, then the boot comes out. You get 22 liters, whooping 22 liters of space here. Earlier it was around 19 liters, so that's a whooping 22 liters. And you get a illumination here too, so that's pretty neat. This is obviously the charging port. You can charge it with a 15-watt charger. So as I put it down, the beeping stops, and I'll just show it to you again. See, also the seat doesn't just go down on its own, and there's no point of getting hurt altogether. So it goes down pretty gradually, so even if your kids are there, they would be pretty safe. So talking about the motor, you get a 3.2 kW motor there, and I'm going to tell you more about the motor, how it rides and how's the riding quality with the motor when I ride the scooter now. So what do you say? Let's ride this beauty then? Yeah?
So with me is the all new. So let's ride this scooter now. These are the keys. You can see the keys. So just in case you parked it somewhere in some kind of parking and you're not able to see where your scooter is, you just need to press this and those blinkers come out. So that's how the blinkers work. Obviously you got those sequential ones behind with the tech pack, and that's how you locate it. You just put this, no need of a physical key, in your pocket, and you just sit on it and you move. So yes, just one press and the scooter turns on. Voila, the scooter is on. And what you got to do is, okay, let me show you all how to activate the scooter. Just put on the brake and put this D, and you hear that and you're ready to go. So that's an economy. So you get a range of around 127 kilometers as per what the company says, but actually if you calculate, you would get somewhere around 105, 110 in the real world. And obviously if you press this again, it goes to sport mode. So just you need to press the drive, the D button, that is, and it's an eco again. If you got to put it in reverse, then you need to hold the brakes and press the reverse button, hold the reverse button, and hope that the scooter goes in reverse. There's some kind of a bug, probably some kind of bug. Okay, now finally it has decided to go on the reverse mode, and I just put in the reverse, I just put in the accelerator and I go behind. So that's reverse for you. Again, if I just break the brakes and put the D, I don't know why this is kind of a little messy. So there you go, finally it decides to go on to drive. Some kind of a bug there, and let's move on with the ride. Let me tell you a little about how the suspension is, how the ride quality is, and how the braking is. I'm going to tell you all about this. I've been riding this through the city of Pune for some time now, and been zooming past this with this lovely scooter. So yes, so that is why I tested the brakes a little. So the brakes are pretty decent, but obviously it's a new scooter, so given that into consideration, they are pretty okay. And the scooter definitely needs some kind of getting used to, because even after stopping the acceleration, it has that kind of momentum with it. So if you are new to electrics, then please ride it a little in traffic, ride it a little when you're lonely, when you're all alone, get a feel of it and then move on. It's not going to be rocket science, but yes, you need to definitely get used to it. And there you go, I take a U-turn from here. Wait for some traffic to clear out so that I can go ahead. And that's an economy. Let's switch it off to sport. Oh, there you go, boy, now you're talking. Crazy. So the feel is just maddening on sport. The suspension, I would say, is a little on the stiffer side, not that soft and not that stiff too. It's somewhere in between. And sport mode is maddening, dude. I just need to throttle, and yes, I was about a potential accident, and the brakes were tested there. Chacha ji, you need to be careful of these chachajis out here. I'm riding like a common man today, no riding gear, just the helmet on, so need to be careful. Yes, where was I? So the suspension is stiff, as I was telling you. Braking is pretty okay, and the scooter gives a nice big scooter kind of a feel. If I tell you, definitely gives a big scooter kind of a feel, and the parts definitely feel that they would last quite some time. And with the premium, you get a range of, the company says you get a range of 127, but you would definitely get around 105 to 110 in real world. And with the Urbane, you would get around 113, so probably around 95 to 100, I would say. Around 90 to 95, I would say, but probably lesser than that too. So you need to be careful, guys, if you are considering one. So we take a turn from here, and let's check the, okay, let's check out this place. I've not been here. Okay, where does this go? Okay, this is a kind of a dead end, is it? I have no clue where this road goes. Okay, this went on the highway, is it? Okay, so that's a tight spot there, and does great U-turns. So turning radius is not an issue with the scooter. See this, how tight this turning radius is. So turns and the turning radius are nice and good. So yes, you definitely feel that region kicking in once you're on this electric, and need some time to get used to it, but well, there it is. You get a 3.2 kW engine there. Earlier you should get a 2.9. Handling is good, the seats are pretty comfortable. Seats are nice and comfortable, you wouldn't feel. So yes, turnings are pretty decent, the region kicks in again, and then you got to take care of your turns. Hello Army sir, respect to you. And let me know in the comments then any questions you all have regarding this scooter. So let's end the video, should we?
So yes, that's how the scooter rides. And talking about the two models, Urban as well as Premium, the main difference is the range. There with Urban you get around 113 kilometers, here you get around 127 kilometers, but as per the real world you should get around 85 to 90 and around 100 to 105, so around 20 kilometers of better range with the Premium. So if you are someone who don't want to use so much of range, if you're doing little kind of distances, then I would definitely ask you all to get the Urban, because you all are saving 20,000 rupees. So 20,000 is a huge amount. You all can park that money somewhere else. So 20k is saved with the Urban, and hands down that's a win-win for me. Plus with the tech pack, I would say tech pack, the features, the hill climb and the hill hold, with the hill hold and the sequential blinkers and the full kind of specs on the app is a good feature. If you all want to, you all can consider that 8,000 more with the Urban, or that 9,000 more, which is obviously for a 5 years lock-in period with the Premium. So if you all have that kind of money, you all can definitely spend it on it. So talking about the Premium and the Urban, and on a whole, I feel this scooter has a nice premium look to it. It's made of metal, most of its parts are made of metal and have that kind of strong feeling. Doesn't look that small or that puny, looks pretty nice and big, just like a real ice scooter, and gives you that premium feel. Even the fit and finish is top notch, and if you're not looking out for something which has too much of power or something which has too much of range, then the Chetak is definitely fitting your bill there, where you're looking out for reliability, or if you're looking out for more of premiumness and more of a big scooter kind of feel with solid build quality, then this is the one to go. If you got any kind of questions, do hit me up in the comment section. I would love to answer all of your questions there. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care of yourself and your families. Do subscribe and spread the word. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.